We have a statewide official here today we'd like to recognize. Mike Frerichs was elected state treasurer in 2014 after serving in the state senate for 8 years. As treasurer, Mike is the state's chief investment officer, where he helps manage $25 billion. During his tenure in the legislature, Mike was a strong ally of the IMA and the manufacturing sector, working on key issues, including enterprise zone extension and hydraulic fracking. However, we are recognizing Mike today because of another reason: Illinois' unclaimed property. The state treasurer is responsible for trying to return unclaimed property to its rightful owners, and many of you may be familiar with his Cash Dash program. 2 years ago, Mike and his team recognized that the program focused on individuals and made little effort to Illinois' employers. Mike reached out to the IMA and we started a collaborative effort to return unclaimed property to manufacturing companies. In less than 2 years, the treasurer and the IMA have worked together to return millions of dollars to manufacturers of all sizes across Illinois. On behalf of the IMA, we'd like to thank Treasurer Frerichs for his efforts to return money to manufacturers and ask him to come to the stage to say a couple of words. Mike.
Greg, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here today. As Greg pointed out, when I served in the state senate, it was a pleasure to work with both Greg and Mark on issues in the General Assembly, whether it be hydraulic fracturing, extension of enterprise zones. And when I got elected treasurer, my first thought was, what a shame. I don't get to work with Mark and Greg anymore. We're in charge of unclaimed property. It has been marketed towards individuals for a while. But when I discovered that we were sitting on millions of dollars that belonged to Illinois businesses, Illinois manufacturers, I decided we wanted to make a special effort to get it back into your hands. Because I know that when we put more money into your hands, into your companies, and use it to hire, to invest in your companies, it does a lot more good for our state than it does sitting in a Springfield bank account. So, to date, we've returned nearly $10 million, and we would like to return more. I want to give you a homework assignment. Your homework assignment is to go to illinoistreasurer.gov, click on iCash, and put the names of your various businesses. Try different aliases, different DBAs, and see if we might have something that belongs to you. We'd love to get it back to you. And Mark and I were just talking, we might continue to find some ways to work together on skills training and workforce development. Because if we really want to grow our state, you need to have people to help grow your operations. I look forward to being part of that. Mark, thank you very much. Greg, thank you for this opportunity. Enjoy your lunch.
It's nice to recognize a politician that stays within his time limit as well. So, although Mike could be very interesting, which was it? Were you speaking Spanish or Italian, Tuan, earlier when you? Okay. And that is of how many languages you speak? 4 or 5. So he could give us a speech in a lot of different things if we want. Mike's a great public servant. We really have enjoyed working with him, and we appreciate your efforts here today.